Hello, friends. Welcome to the podcast series on office procedure insight into noting and drafting. In this podcast series, we are going to discuss the finer differences explained in the Central Secretariat Manual of Office Procedure 2019. This is episode 1. Let us now understand the finer differences of office order and order. An office order normally used for issuing instructions meant for internal administration, just like granting of regular leave, distribution of work among dealing hands or officers or sections itself, or appointments, transfers, etc. The very name office itself indicates that this is basically for the consumption within the office. Whereas an order is generally used for financial sanctions. It is used for issuing certain types of financial sanctions and also for communicating government orders, particularly in disciplinary cases, to the officials concerned. So, order is very formal in nature and generally it starts with the president is pleased to or the competent authority is pleased to, like that it will start. Notification versus resolution. What is the difference? Notification is mostly used in notifying promulgation or passing of statutory rules and orders, appointments and promotions of gazetted officers, etc. And this is done through publishing the notification in the Gazette of India. Again, another important point here is the classification of categories of notification or the extraordinary notification. That is extraordinary because something urgently has to be notified to the public because there is a time limit within which it has to be published, shall be as per the instructions issued by Ministry of Home Affairs from time to time. So they keep on issuing instructions in this regard, that is how to publish the notifications or the extraordinary notifications. So one has to refer to that. There is a particular structure in which the notifications are drafted and it has to be sent to the press for government press for publishing it in the notification. Nowadays e-gazette is also available. Whereas resolution is to communicate a kind of decision or a kind of public announcement of decisions government has taken in important matters of policy. Now, for example, the policy could be industrial licensing, appointment of committees or commissions of inquiry, etc. That is a good example of a resolution is the setting up of the pay commissions, and when the pay commission recommendations are accepted by the government, resolutions are passed. Now, if you really look at what is a resolution, actually originates from the word resolve. Resolve means government has agreed to certain decisions or it has made certain decisions, and this is also published in the Gazette of India. Press communique versus press note. Press communique is much more formal in nature. This form is used when it is proposed to give wide publicity of a decision of government. A press communique is more formal in character than a press note. Press communique is expected to be reproduced intact by the press. They cannot edit the press communique. It has to be published as it is without changing comma, full stop, as the government has given. Okay. Whereas a press note, on the other hand, is intended to serve as a handout to the press or the important points given to the press. The press may edit, compress or enlarge it as deemed fit, of course without changing much of the intentions of the government. So the press is at liberty to make necessary modifications. That is how the press communiques. Okay. Now stay tuned, more episodes coming up. For detailed study, check out our e-learning course, Office Procedure, Insight into Noting and Drafting.